Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really happy today because there's actually a lot of natural lighting, so that's perfect for me. And you know what happened today? While I prep my lips with the Petite Fille Oil Blossom Lip Mask. This is a Korean lip mask. Today we're doing a full face of Asian skincare, and I'm trying some new Misha products that I'm really excited about, and some peri-peri highlighters, some blushes, and it's just a bunch of exciting stuff because I love Korean makeup and skincare. I love it. What I have that's a little red on my lips is the scrub that I made myself. So, yes, I already have a new ring light. This is our new ring light that I'm using, but I also bought two other light panels that were tried to be delivered today, and the guy just left in less than 4 minutes because he like needed a code or something, and he was supposed to just leave a package in the security uh guard with the security guard, and he didn't, and he just left and took the package. So this is the glow mist. It says glow skin balm to go mist. It says it's like a 5-in-1 hydrating cream, morning face mask, primer. You know, like sometimes the way they describe it sounds kind of weird because I mean they're Koreans trying to describe it in English, and sometimes we might not get the full way they're like talking about it. You know, like I don't know how to explain it, but like when you translate, sometimes like this is not a face mask, but I mean, what I'm looking for is that this is actually a very glowy mist. I hope it is. Right now it looks glowy, but we have to wait until like it dries out, and like everything that you just misted on your face is gonna look glowy, but you just have to wait until it dries out to see if it's actually glowy. And then I'm using this Glow Skin Balm as a primer. I haven't applied any moisturizer, nothing. I did a mask and I cleaned my face. So the packaging is very luxe. It's heavy, it's glass. It's beautiful. So we're gonna go in with a little spatula and apply it on the face. I'm applying it like this on the face because it's pretty much for me, and well, my skin is completely clean, so even if I did someone's makeup, my skin has just been washed and I don't have anything going on my skin that could be like passed on to other people. But why am I explaining this whole thing? Oh, this feels delicious, you guys. It looked very rich, but once you apply it, it's like a burst of water in a creamy solution. It's really hard to explain, but it feels like, I do feel like this is gonna give me glowy skin, like the pairing of the two. So I'm gonna go in with the mist again because I want to make sure today we have like a really, I'm doing the weirdest hand thing because my hands are slippery, so I have to hold it. But anyways, today we're going for super glowy skin and a very natural makeup look. I'm not using like a lot of eyeshadows or anything. So I'm trying today the Misha. So as you can see, it's a lot of Misha products. But you know what? Before, not after, I'm gonna apply this Strobe Beam Starter Pink Light Cream, which is like a highlighter cream that you could apply before or after. This one, let me see the shade. Let me show it to you guys. This one's the pinky shade. Sorry, I have some on my hand, some like eyebrow pencil stuff, but that's the way it looks. So this will definitely give me more of a glow. So today we're going for the full glam glow. I'm applying it on the high points of the face and actually just everywhere because I want to be all glowy. And I do have some setting powder just to set certain areas because you don't want to look like, there's a difference between looking glowy and looking greasy, like a grease ball, you know. There's a huge difference actually. So I don't want to look like a grease ball. I want to look glowy and healthy. So let's see what this Misha Cushion Cover Lasting number 23. I'm guessing the number 23 is my shade. So hopefully this will fit me. Let's see. Packaging is super cute. My hands are super slippery though. I need to clean them up because otherwise this is like dewy stuff because my hands usually never end up that slippery. So it comes with its little nice fancy puff, and then it comes with this sealing that I am not being able to take off because my hands are greasy. This is great. Okay, got it. All right. So we're gonna try. I usually do everything with my beauty blender, but I find that for this kind of foundations, these puffs work really well. Like I might just go in afterwards with my beauty blender, but also the concealer stuff, like I don't think they're a lot into concealers because I haven't found a concealer to buy that like interested me. I don't even think I've seen a concealer. I think most Asian women, I'm generalizing. I'm not sure, you guys. Like, don't take my word for it. But maybe like it's not very common in Asia to use a concealer and they just use this cushion foundation, and that's why they look so natural as well. But you can use concealer and look really natural too. I don't know if this light is being like bad for you guys to see like how the foundation looks, but as you can see, my skin looks very glowy. Let me go back and that way you can see more. But I think it's gonna be a good look because I'm happy already with the way that everything is super glowy. What I do think though is that I might have to powder my face before adding the bronzer and the blush because it's so dewy that it might just add that it might just like not blend well, you know what I mean? And I'm also gonna clean my brows because if you have something too dewy underneath, where in the world is my mirror? I just had it. Oh god. If you have something too dewy underneath and I was like, you guys, I'm going crazy. Here we go. Underneath, like the rest of your makeup can either apply very splotchy, or if it's eyebrow pencil stuff, like something for your eyebrows, it might not even apply. So I'm cleaning my brows. Yeah. Now that I see it up close, it's not perfectly like blended. And I wish I would have gone one shade darker, but it's fine because you can fix everything with powder. But I'm really dewy. Like there's no way that I can just add powder and be able to blend it well without cleaning up, without powdering first, because I just added way too many dewy products and it will create kind of a messy stuff, like a messy situation if I do. So I'm gonna try because I have my favorite from She Glam, but try to use the Etude House Drawing Eyebrow, which I haven't tried. I tried it on my hand, but I have a feeling I'm gonna go back to my favorite one. And it's not really cheating because She Glam is also Asian, so I'm not saying like China and Korean and all Asian people are all the same. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I guess this is a Korean makeup video, so it would be kind of like cheating. But this pencil isn't too shabby. Like I think it's working fine. The color is perfectly fine. I might be able to get away with just using this one, which is exciting because that way, and then this way I'll get like a really natural eyebrow look because since I'm so used to the other one, I'm like able to just go a little wilder with my brows because I'm like very used to using it. So I usually like make my brows a little bit bigger and stuff. I just fill in the brow a little more so it looks a lot more bushy. But if I'm using another kind of pencil that I'm not too used to using, what am I saying? That I'm not used to using, I'm like a little more careful because I don't want to mess it up. Do they look similar? I feel like since the lighting is not even, it's coming in from this side, it's hard to tell if the eyebrows are looking the same. You always have to look at yourself in the mirror, like, well, this is just an advice. Like, I know a lot of people who do their makeup very up close in the mirror, like when you're doing it in the car. And then when you look at yourself from far away, you look very different. So I always look at myself in this mirror and then look at myself in the screen from my phone, because that way I can see how I'm actually looking. Because when you see yourself from up close, you get an idea of what your face looks like, but once you actually go back, that's the reality of what you look like, you know? So I'm gonna where's my beauty blender? I was sure I had it. Oh god. Anyways, I'll use a pad from this thing to just even out whatever spots I think need to be evened out. And I don't even think I'm gonna use a concealer. Should I? Well, maybe in some little red areas, but I don't think they're very visible right now. Like, I think I can actually get away without using concealer, and that way I could say it's a full face of Korean makeup. I don't know if Shiglam is, I'm not sure where Shiglam is from. I think it's from China. I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more foundation to the red areas that I have. Okay. The thing I use concealer the most for though is like to give dimension to the face. So, but I think Asians are just in with the puff foundation and that's it. Like, I don't think they focus too much on the concealer area. So I guess I'm just gonna have to make it work with the puff and this foundation. But I don't think it looks bad at all. I think the foundation looks gorgeous, but it definitely needs a little bit of powdering down just so that I can be able to keep going on with my face. So I was so upset about this guy, just like my boyfriend was driving and I don't know what code they sent him, because I use his Amazon account to buy stuff because mine was blocked for some reason like a while ago and I just never fixed it. And he was driving and he was like, he took 4 minutes. He told me he took 4 minutes to get the code and that this guy just left like super angry and didn't want to leave the package. He just left super angry and I was like, well, I sent a message to Amazon for the delivery that they're doing again, like the re-delivery. Is this crooked? The re-delivery. And I was like, I hope this time you send someone more professional and patient to deliver the package. Like, I'm one of that kind of person. Like, I will not just be like, oh, I'm sorry, I took 5 minutes too long. And like, no, like, I think customer service is so important. And when I pay for something, I expect great customer service, especially if it's something from a company that is so big, such as Amazon. Like, you expect them to have great service, you know? Well, I expect them to have great service and not to have this guy just be super impatient and wait for less than 5 minutes and leave without leaving the package because he just didn't feel like waiting. Like, he could have waited 10 minutes. Now he's just gonna make someone else have to come back tomorrow and deliver the package again. Like, I just think that's dumb and pointless. My eyebrows look better before. I don't know what I'm doing to them. Yeah, right. There's something like off looking on my brows, but maybe I'll just get used to them. It's just there's like an area here that I see like a little patch. Not when I'm up close. See, that's what I'm talking about. It looks fine when I'm up close, but then when I go far away, it doesn't look fine. So I don't really know what is going on. All right. I'm leaving it like this and not stressing too much about it, but I'll brush them. what I am cheating with is this thing. Like, I have to, you guys. I have to set my brows with this. I couldn't find a Korean eyebrow setter, and this is one of my favorite eyebrow setters. It's the 24-hour from Benefit. I always show it in my videos. It's really good, and I cheat with this all the time. Like, I'll try another one and then go like over with this one or something. Like, I can't, like, I haven't found one that's just as good, except for I have found, I mean, obviously the pomade from Anastasia, which I lost. I don't know where it's at. So, but that one's like more work of like putting the spoolie in. And I mean, it's a little bit more work, but this one is just so easy to use, and you can get the flat brow or the fluffy brow, which is great because sometimes I feel like doing the flat brow and sometimes I feel like doing the fluffy brow. So that's a good thing. For the powder, I'm using this Misha powder. It's the pastel macaron powder. So the point of this powder is to even out your skin tone. You know, when you have the blue, the pink, and the green, all of them together will even out your skin tone. So I'm not using the puff because I think it's better to use what I just got, which is a highlighter and a powdering brush. So this at the face, I'm like, I don't remember when I tried this powder, but I'm assuming this is a very light powder, so I don't think the face is gonna like look non-glowy anymore. Like, right now it's because I just added it, but by the end of the video, like, I'm pretty sure my face will look glowy again. Right now, things are not looking very well. I just look like a pale ghost with brows. But we'll get to that. I dropped my, this is gonna be my everything makeup. Like, I'll use this. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna, sorry guys, I'm like all over the place, as always. I hate seeing my lips without anything full of foundation. Oh God, I almost fall. So I'm putting on some Labello. I feel like everyone knows what this brand is. It's super cheap, but it's just so good. It's like the EOS from Mexico, but it's actually made in Germany. Like, it's a German brand, but everyone in Mexico knows what Labello is. I'm going with the Style Nanda Magic Touch Face Maker, which in the shade beige, which is a bronzer and a highlighter. Is this a highlighter? Yeah, it's a bronzer and a highlighter. So I might add a little bit of that highlighter as well. So let's start with the bronzing. I'm not usually a big fan of these pans that come with two things together because sometimes it's too small. So like putting in the brush, see, like putting in the brush, you like kind of grab a little bit from the other side. So like I don't want to add from the other side. So if you're gonna make a product like this, I think this is like the smallest I will go. I think you need to make it big enough so that a nice fluffy brush will fit into the pan and that you won't be getting like both of the things at the same time, you know? I don't know if I'm explaining myself well, but like I've seen so many products that are divided like this, but they're so tiny, and it's like, well, how am I supposed to get my brush in there? Sometimes there's like quads that you're supposed to, like, you know those palettes that come with like highlighter, blush, bronzer in these little squares. Even like Natasha Denona has them, and pasen. Gracias, Glo. No toques cuando vengas. ¿Paso? Sí, gracias. Even Natasha Denona and what's her name, and Charlotte Tilbury have those palettes that in theory they are great, they're a great idea, but they're not very useful because of that, because the pans are so small that it's so hard. Like, you have to like just like squish your brush or something to get it in there, you know? And that's just extra work. If the pans were bigger, I'm just gonna bronze my nose. I'm not gonna contour my nose because we said we're going with a natural looking look today. Looking look. but I still feel very pale. So I'm definitely adding some bronzer to my eyelids. That always makes me feel like I look better. Oh, the light is going away, which is not bad because this ring light actually works a little better than the last one that I had. So I'm happy with this ring light. It's a lot sturdier, and once I get the package that wasn't delivered today, hopefully it will come tomorrow. I'm gonna have really good lighting. Hopefully, I mean, I don't know how they're gonna work out, but I will hopefully have really good lighting and be able to create better videos for you guys with higher quality. But see, this is what it's looking like up close. I think the face is looking super glowy, but not greasy. I think it's looking pretty well. I don't think it's looking greasy at all. Gracias, Lo. And with the powder setting one, I'm gonna apply some highlighter, which you would think I don't need highlighter, but the face might not look too glowy right now, but once it like sets and the powder kind of like sets into your skin, the glow starts to come back. You guys will probably see by the end of the video, like it's like the powder kind of like doesn't dissipate, it's just like absorbed into your skin, and not absorbed into your skin, it just gets mixed with the foundation and all the glowy stuff that's underneath. But at the beginning it just looks like powder on top, but by the end of the video you will see my face is looking glowy. So I'm obviously adding some to my cupid's bow. I'm not sure if Asians do that cupid's bow thing, but I always do it, and I always do the bridge of my nose. I like love doing highlighter on my cupid's bow and the bridge of my nose. I just think it makes everything look like glowy and snatched and just, but it's like today we're doing like a very natural snatched situation, you know? We're not doing like a super snatched crazy. This is the Dear Shining New Moonlight All Take Mood Cheek palette. So I'm assuming this is highlighters and blushes, or like a mix of them in between, because I saw the pictures and this is what it looks like. I'm excited. I love blush, so has this little, don't forget, I'm always rooting for you. Oh, that's cute. I just dug my nail into this. It's a nice palette. Let me swatch it for you guys. It's like sturdy, really nice. Well, I have powder there, so it's a very light powder, which I am happy about because that means I can layer and I can try the 3 colors. That's great. So I'm gonna go with the lightest one. I'm gonna use all 3 of them because I just wanna layer them and see how they all look when I apply the 3 of them. So the light one is very light. You can barely see it. But that's also because I'm not like digging in too deep into it. But that's what it's looking like. Going on my eye because we're doing a natural makeup look today. And I'm using blush and my lip stuff as my eyeshadow, whatever you want to call it, because I just want to go with a look that is like kind of like a monochrome look, kind of, because I'm not doing the cheeks. But now I'm gonna go in the middle one. Like the other ones are a little more pigmented, so I have to be careful that I don't go way too overboard. I always go overboard with the blush, but I feel like my face swallows the blush, and I just love the look of blush. Like I could not do my my face without blush. Like some people only bronze their face and they hate blush. There's actually people who I've heard like, oh no, I hate blush, like don't put blush on me. And I'm just like, how can you not like blush? But you know, there's taste for everything. So I think right now everything is looking so perfected. Like I'm loving the way all this makeup is working together. I think it's working beautifully. Now I'm going on to the last shade, which is the darkest one. So we're going a little bit high up here, which are the cheer up cheeks. When you go up here, like high, all the way on to your eye, those are the cheer up cheeks that this girl from M Cosmetics, this girl that Michelle Phan talks about, the cheer up cheeks. But I had been doing that of like doing the W. I like doing the W of the blush and with the bronzer as well. So like this whole area is covered as if I had naturally blushed, you know, not like, because like if you just concentrate the blush like right here or like in a certain area and you don't like spread it to other areas of your face, it looks like you just applied blush on your face. But it like this way, obviously you can tell I have blush on, you know, but I just think this way looks a lot more natural. So we're done with the blush. I think I need a little bit more bronzer, or maybe not, maybe on my forehead a little bit. Yeah, I think I need a little bit on my forehead. I also don't like it when this is too concentrated with pigments and then this area is too light. Although I do like lightening this area with concealer, but like this area of my lips and like my this whole area, I don't like it to look super pale compared to the rest of my face, because then it's way too obvious that you have a tons of blush on your face. Okay, so I don't think I should go with more bronzing, because now I'm doing the thing that I always do, which is go overboard with the bronzer and the blush. But I am using it on my eyes because we're not using an eyeshadow palette today. I'm just gonna show you how you can create a look with blush, and that's it. So for the eyes and the lips, I'm using the same thing. I think I told you guys before. Cleaning my lips very well. Making sure they're really, really clean. My mirror is not clean. Making sure they're really clean. This makeup is looking flawless. I need to darken up the lower eyelid. Like, for sure. I cannot have my makeup done without darkening up the lower eyelid. This area, and you will see the difference. Like, I always show you guys, like, I don't know, I need a little bit more, but like you will see, it's just, it makes the eye look so much better in my opinion, at least my kind of eye, because I have a puffy lower eye. So I don't know, I just like it better. I think there's so many tastes of makeup, so like whenever I'm gonna do like one of my cousin's makeup or whatever, or like if I did my mom's makeup or something like that, I like try to do whatever they will like, because what I like for my face might not work at all for their faces, you know? Like makeup just looks so different on everyone, like so different. I tried doing the liner thing, how I do it with just stamping the liner with powder. I mean the liner brush with powder, and just stamping it on the edge of my eye. And then I tried doing that on my cousin, and it was impossible because her eye shape is completely different to mine. So it didn't look right at all. So I had to like kind of like get rid of it with a little spoolie and some concealer. But it just, her eye just didn't lend to that kind of look, you know? And I'm sure there's looks that will look really good on her eye that won't look so good on my eye. All I'm doing is using the bronzer as eyeshadow right now, just so that my eyelids are not pale. But let's try the lip color and see if that will look good on my eyes. I don't know if that's gonna look good on my eyes, to be honest. I'm doing kind of like the blotted lip. Wait. This color is beautiful. I like it a lot. This color is beautiful. I like it a lot. Well, not really. I guess blotted because this is the kind of product that will make your lips look blotted. But a lot of the time I see Asian girls doing like darker and then it fades out into lighter. But I'm kind of more into this kind of mood of just having like my whole lip done, which I love. I think that it looks gorgeous on them and I am gonna try it one day. But let's see what happens with this red on my eyes. I hope this doesn't end up looking like I'm sick. Okay, I don't think it looks that bad. No, it looks cute, but I'm gonna add more. As if it was a full-on eyeshadow. Oh, I added a little bit too much maybe. I'm gonna add it as if it was a full-on eyeshadow just because, oh, sorry, I'm like going away to Mars over here. I really want to create like the monochromance of the lid and the lips. I'm literally just trying to carve out my eye shape with the red lipstick. Okay. So I guess, yeah, some of you might think like, yeah, that makes you look like you're sick. But to be honest, to me, it looks good. Like, in my opinion, it looks good. And I mean, if I only had this and maybe not any bronzer on, like maybe it would look different. No, of course it would look different, but I think like this, it just looks like you have a pinky eye and not in a bad way. I wanna kind of like darken up my nose a little bit because I feel like it's looking a little highlighted everywhere and just like not enough darkness. So let's see. I need more bronzer. Whoa. That always happens. I'm like almost done with the makeup and then I'm like, oh no, I need more bronzer or I need more blush. That literally always happens to me. But I feel like with the red eye, if you don't have bronzer on, you can actually look like you're sick. So I definitely need more bronzer. The thing is like the shade, it doesn't matter if I apply too much, it's not dark enough. Well, not that it's not dark enough. I think it's perfect for my face shade, but I can't get it to be darker. I mean, I could if I applied tons and tons of it, but I'm not gonna have you guys sitting here waiting until I'm done applying 2 pounds of blush. But what I could do to do a monochromatic look is add some of this and pat it. Let me, I hope I don't just like ruin this whole thing if this stains in a weird way on top of the, okay, no, I think it's fine. Okay, I think it worked perfectly fine, just as I wanted it to. Great. I think it looks great. So now on to cheating with the brows a little bit. I just need to perfect my brows a tiny bit, and I need my beloved She Glam pencil. I mean, I guess the eyebrows shouldn't be so perfected either. So I'm not really trying to perfect them. I'm just trying to fill in the spaces that like got like light again. You see like this little spaces. The problem is that I already have the product on, so like the setting product on, so it's not really sticking. Okay, just want to make sure both of my brows look at least similar. And I'm kind of trying to do the straight brow, not very curved, because I know Asians do like a very straight brow. This is not as straight as they got it done, but I can't do it more straight because my brows won't allow, it's not their natural shape. I mean, they are a little straight, but no, they're also a little curved. So now on to this skinny eye, Catch Eye Skinny Mascara from Misha, which I think I already tried. And it was the only mascara that I could find that was Korean, because I don't know where I put the rest of my Korean mascaras and stuff. Or I don't even know if I have more. I'm sure I have more. I'm gonna look for them. But where's my eyelash curler? Where is it? Because I actually do need it for this look. Because, yeah, here it is. Because I do want to enhance my eyelashes a bit since the eye look is so natural. Like, so just like, you know what I mean. This is my Shiseido curler, and I have this one is like a limited edition gold one, but I have the black one, which I've had for a long time, and it works for ages, you guys. If you're looking for a good eyelash curler, the Shiseido one, in my opinion, compared to the MAC, compared to what you find from like almost any brand. I've tried many eyelash curlers, and my favorite has been the Shiseido one. It doesn't crimp up your lashes, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't leave them like this. It goes like this. And it also doesn't feel like it's ripping your lashes off. It has a very nice bouncy movement when you try to apply it. So this is like the tiniest brush. So we're gonna do this side first, and I'm applying what's on the top of the wand so that I can look like I have a little bit of a liner thing, you know? So, because this is such a little tool that I don't think it's gonna apply a lot to my eyes. So I'm just applying it to the roots. Now, let's see. See, yeah, it's such a small brush that it's hard for it to like grab onto all the lashes. Maybe, well, this is probably for a very natural look, which is what we're going for. I don't know how natural you guys think I look. I might not look very natural, but we're going for kind of a natural look, you know, as if you were going out to like a breakfast or a lunch with your friends. Kind of a minimalist look. For a skincare, I mean, for a makeup lover, this is a minimalist look. Like, maybe for someone who doesn't wear makeup, this is like too much makeup, you know? So it's a matter of who you are and what you like and what you do, and it's a matter of opinions, different opinions, and all opinions are welcome here. So I'm actually gonna apply some to my lower lashes because I feel like they're just looking powdery, and this little brush is calling my name because I think this is perfect for lower lashes, but I don't know if it's grabbing onto them. Oh, I'm getting black under. Yeah, looks good. Good enough. I want to see what it looks like from like far away. So doing the same thing again, applying what's left. Wow, poke my eye. What's left on the tip of the brush, applying that to the root so that we can get kind of a liner look. I think this is also like my way of doing the liner with the powder. This is also like a way of doing kind of like as if it was a liner, you know? Why didn't I just wait until I'm so impatient that I could just wait until it's dry and remove it in 2 seconds with a spoolie, and I'm going in there with my finger. But oh my God, I'm like all the way over there. You guys, even when I'm sitting down on the computer, I'm always leaning to the side, like so much, you know, all the time. I feel like I'm gonna end up crooked because I don't know what makes me lean onto that side. Do you guys lean onto a side, or are you guys like straight? Are you straight? I'm not. I'm clearly not straight in that way. Why am I making like dad jokes? I don't even know if anyone like caught my bad joke. But see, with this pulley it just comes off super quickly, but I don't want to push. See, there I go again, onto the right side. Why? I don't know if I'm ruining my lashes. This is actually hard to remove because most of the time I barely go in there with a spoolie and it comes off in 2 seconds. And this was hard to remove. So now let's do the lower lashes. And let's extend it. So see, like, it's such a small spoolie that if you have short, tiny lashes, this might be a really good mascara for you. For my long, crazy lashes, this is not grabbing on to the full lash. Like, I cannot get it to extend. You can't even see it on camera, but I cannot get it to extend to like the ends of the lashes, you know? And it's because it kind of like, it's drying out and it's too small to extend. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just, if you have long lashes, you're probably not going to be using this mascara too much. But if you have short lashes, that mascara might be your savior because it's easier to work with a tiny wand. But I'm making a mess of myself right here. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I feel like I got black everywhere. And I don't think my under eyes are dark enough for my taste. They're not dark enough. Oh, what if I use this? Let's see. As a bit of a liner. Maybe it's not even going on. No, on the inner. I'm gonna use, yes. I'm getting excited. I'm gonna use my good eyebrow pencil as an inner liner. Hopefully it stays. I don't think it's actually gonna stay because it's not meant for your eyes. No, it's not staying, you guys. Let me show you. Like, it's just not staying. But I can line right outside of my line, which I think that's more what they do. They line right outside, not inside. But now I feel like my minimal makeup has gone down the drain and it's not minimal anymore. This always happens. I want to do a minimal makeup and I end up adding something that makes it not minimal anymore. My eyes are watery. Okay, I'm gonna add some highlighter to my inner corner, to the inner corner of my eyes. But I don't know what to add it with. I guess I'll use this one. No, it's too big. Wait, maybe my finger might work. Wow, today I'm just like, I messed, you guys. Like, what is going on with myself today? Like, imagine if I was doing someone's makeup and I was like, oh no, wait, let me add this, and like, oh no, that looks bad, and like they'll probably think I was like the worst makeup artist ever. But I'm just messing it up on myself, so that's okay. See, it looks gray now because see, now my lower lashes are gone. What in the world am I doing? My lower lashes are gone because now I've covered them with this brown and they are gone. So I guess we're back to a more natural look. And I'm gonna stop before I ruin everything, because that's what always happens when I keep playing with the makeup. I need to stop. Put your stuff down as if you were taking a quiz. I need to stop. Okay. Anyways, you guys, I will give you my opinions. This, I think, is actually a really good product for glowy skin, because I feel like my skin doesn't feel sticky, but I feel like it looks very glowy in this area where I didn't add highlighter, but I did add some powder. So these two together, I think they're winners. They're game changers, in my opinion, just by feeling the texture and like with all the products I've gone through that are primers for glowy skin, these two are really, really good. They do give you like a very silky finish. This Strobeam Starlight Pink is really, really good. This is from Misha as well. It's really good because it's not glittery, it's just glowy. And this powder, super thin, very nice powder. The foundation, perfect, looks gorgeous. This, love it, amazing palette because you can do a gradient of blushes. And this eyebrow pencil, meh, not my favorite, but works. And this mascara, definitely not my favorite. Like, I couldn't grab my lashes with this mascara, so if you can't even grab your lashes with your mascara, it's probably not the best look. So this is the final look. Wait, let me remove. I don't know why I'm posing. Sometimes I grab like a piece of what I'm filming and leave that as the main picture. So anyways, you guys, we're done with the makeup. I told you what I loved and what I didn't. And there's a lot more coming. Every day I am thinking, like breaking my head about what I should do next, because I want to bring new things to the table, and I just want to be raw and not different as in like I'm so special, just different as in like I'm not just one more in the crowd. We're all one more in the crowd, but what I mean is that I don't want to be just like a fake person who looks like everyone else, who gets everything done, who like just tries to be perfect. I am nothing close to perfect. I think you guys might have noticed that throughout my videos. Like, I am way far from perfect, and that's okay. And like, that's why this video, like, if I was more of a perfectionist, I wouldn't upload this video, because I ended up not liking how my eyes looked. But I'm just gonna upload it because this is what I ended up looking at like. So I'm just gonna upload it. It's fine. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up and I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for supporting me. I hope you subscribe to my channel and leave any comments. If you want to DM me, I will leave my Instagram down below, and I will always answer to your comments or your questions, whatever. I'm here for you guys. Take care and good night.